My dear children, very good morning one and all. Welcome back to GS class. Today I am going to start new lesson. Before that, I want to say about lesson number 9th notes. I will give later. First listen this lesson. Then I will give lesson number 9th notes. You have to complete. I hope you all are completed up to lesson number 1 to 8. And one more important children, I have given some activities. Only few students did very well. Appreciate and congratulations for them. And except others, you have to do. These are belongs to internal marks. Right? If you do, then only I will give internal marks for annual exam. This is last stage. End of the year, you have to concentrate and do activity and complete the notes also. Okay, today I will start lesson number 10, that is measurement. Measurements are so often taken for granted, we sometimes do not appreciate the grand importance measurements play in our lives. On a baseline level, measurements fall into the categories of weight, area, volume, length, and even temperature. Cooking of all forms is based on proper attention to measurement. Then how is the measurement used in every life? Measurement continue to play an important role throughout everybody's life. For example, during a medical checkup, a sports competition, when building a house, when controlling temperature in appliances, or while cooking. These are the very important in our everyday life. Why is measurement important? Yes, measurement play an important role in daily life because they are useful to do basic tasks such as children's temperature with a thermometer, make times estimations, measure out medicines, and find weights, area, and volume of different materials or substance. A measurement is the action of the measuring something or some amount of stuff. So it is important to measure certain things. Right distance, time, and accuracy are all great things to measure. And every day you are going to buy vegetables something. From that also we want measurement. Without measure, can you buy anything? No. In this lesson, we are going to main points: measurement and its need, measurement of length, measurement of capacity, measurement of mass, measurement of time, measurement of temperature. What are the things, children? Main we are going to understand in this lesson: measurement and its need, and measurement of length, capacity, mass, time, and temperature. We can arrange the pencils by comparing them. Pencil. Look at the picture. A is the smallest pencil and B is the shortest. But if you are asked how long is the pencil A and B, what will you do? We need to measure their length. Yes, this one. Write the little measurement tools or units at the top of the page, then divided the page into the 4 equal parts neatly. In this lesson, we are going to learn this measurement, how to measure in the daily life, how to use, what to need for measurement. Yes, now let's discuss about measurement. Which is big, which is small. So this one we are going to learn in this lesson. What you need, what is need, measurement and its need, what is that? In our everyday life, we need to measure many things. I told before. You would like to know how tall you are. Without measurement, how can you find? Yes. And how heavy you are. When you go to the market, you tell the shopkeeper how much sweets you need, how much vegetables or anything. When your mother buys vegetables, she check whether she is getting the correct weight or not. Also, you would like to know how long it takes you to reach the school and how long it takes for one period to get over. Determination of size during or amount of something is called measurement. What is measurement? Determination of size during or amount of something is called measurement. Yes, measurement is expressed as a quantity and its unit. For example, if the length of a pencil, understood children, if the length of the pencil quantity and its unit, pencil is for example 7 centimeter or 6 centimeter. 6 is the quantity and centimeter is the unit of the length. There are different devices used to measure different things. Also, there are different units used to measure the different quantities. Milk is measured in liter, apple in kilogram and height in meter. These are the different devices used to different measurement. These are the main needs for measurement. In this, how to check children? Yes, centimeter or meter, for height meter, for mass kilogram or milk liter. These are different instruments using for the different measurement. Now first one, measurement of length. Measurement of length. First one, we are going to learn measurement of length. How to measure? What is there? Yes. Length is the measurement of how long an object is. From this children you are going to understand how long, how width, how height and distance also from this. For example of the length we measure how long things are is called their length. What is the length? How long things are called is called the length. How long? Okay, if you reach the house or if you reach the park, how long? How distance? How to measure? From the length only. How wide this are is called width. Wide, big size. How tall things are called height. If long distance means long and wide things distance called width and tall things are called height. To measure small lengths such as length of a pencil or small thread, a comb or book or anything, small thing. To measure the length of the room or measure tape. We are going to measure tape. Standard unit of the length is meter. What is the unit children? Standard use of the length is meter. It is written as a m. Small thing you are going to use that tools, scale or some meter. If a long distance if there you can use the meter and still long distance means kilometer. You are going to use the kilometer and small you are taken measure by the scale. Still more long means you have to use the meter. Next still kilometer. For meter you are written as m. Smaller length are measured in centimeter. Small length pencils or comb or thread we are going to measure by the ruler or centimeter or millimeter. Long distance are measured in kilometer. So listen children, small distance centimeter or millimeter, long distance measured by kilometer. So 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. I thought you learnt in maths maybe, but also I am going to say 1 meter is 100 centimeter. 1 meter equals 1000 millimeter. 1000 millimeter. 1 kilometer means 1000 meter. So we are using meter scale, meter rod, measuring tape for this. Suppose you have to measure the length of a small wooden piece or anything. You have to measure it in the ways. There are some ways are there. First step, take a small ruler whose zero mark is clear. Children, if it possible, take your ruler or scale. Take it fast and fast. Yes, first step, you have to take the ruler. Second, over children, did you hold? Yes, check. Second one, put the ruler lengthwise with your pencil. Take your pencil and scale. You have to measure to pencil. by using scale or ruler. First step, hold it, and next put the ruler on the pencil, such as a way that left end of the pencil coincide with 0 mark of the scale. Look at the picture. Learning check, how to check first second pitch, scale picture. First starting 0 centimeter will be there, no? You have to take that from, if you measure from there only, you have to measure from the start 0, not from the 1. Understood? Next, third, see the given picture. Third one, put the eye exactly above the point of the eye, end of the pencil, where the wooden piece, where the measure is the taken. You have to take on pencil piece also, pencil or wooden piece, whatever, small size, and take the roller, and you have to measure yourself right now, otherwise after the class. From the figure, the reading the centimeter, look at the picture from the 0 to this one. How long it is, children? What is the length of the wooden stick? Yes, first 4.5 centimeters. Check it. 0 to 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, after 5 there. So, 0 to 4.5 centimeter. We are calling 4.2 centimeter. We are going to measure like this. If we start what? From the 0, you have to measure. Whatever it is, you have to take the and measure the things from start 0. Understood? I thought you are understood. And you have to say 1, 2, 3, half there, no, it is not reaching to 5, say half of the 4. So you are going to learn only 4 points. So 0.1, there are 10 lines, that is millimeter. 0 to 1, that is centimeter. In between lines is small lines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0 to 1 means 10 lines after 1. So that is millimeter. Look at the picture, clearly understand. Millimeter. 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeter. See, 0 to 1 means 10 lines. That 10 lines millimeter. 0 to 1 centimeter. So 0 to 100, that is meter. So 100 to 1000, that is kilometer. Don't confuse, children. First millimeter, small, see small line, and next centimeter, next meter, next millimeter. Sorry, kilometer. These are the measure of the length of the object and units of the length. What is the unit of the length? Meter. Small size centimeter. Big kilometer. These are the unit of the length. Understood? 1 meter equals how much, children? 100 centimeter. 1 meter equals dash millimeter, 1000. 1 kilometer means 1000 meter. Standard unit of the length is meter. Next, measure of the capacity. See, different. These are the measurement, but different instruments. You are using different instruments for this one. You can't use for capacity. Capacity measurement instrument can't use for the this length. They are total different, but this is including measurement. Understood? Measurement of the capacity means volume, but length, distance. Listen, children, carefully. There are lot of difference for length, distance, but capacity, volume. But length unit is meter. Now, volume is the space occupied by a liter or gas. Capacity of a container is the amount of the substance it can hold. Listen, children, here we are going to measure the capacity of the container. Can you measure wooden piece or pencil in the container? Can't. Then which type of you are going to measure? For example, milk, juice, right? We can't measure in the tape or scale. Only measure that solid shapes for length. Solid shape for the length using the scale or meter, that one. But for this liquid state, we are going to measure here in the capacity liquid state. Example, water, milk, soft drinks or air, oil or anything liquid shape. Liquids are measured in terms of milliliter or liter. What is the unit of the capacity? Milliliter or liter. Early morning you are going to drink what, children? Soft drinks or hot drinks? Oh yes, don't laugh. Milk. You are going to drink the milk, no? Yes, 1 liter. My tata bring 1 liter. My mother given for us half cup of the milk. How to measure from the this cup or from the liter, 1 liter, 2 liters. If you go and buy 1 kilo of the milk, who will give? No. How to measure? Liter. Okay, juice, fruit, you go and bring the fruit, you one kilogram or half kilo. Can you give anybody? No. By the you have to ask, give the uncle, give the 1 liter of the milk or half a liter of the juice. If you ask, then only they will give. How to measure liquids? By the liter or milliliter. Using measuring cylinder or measuring cups which are marked at regular intervals to allow us to measure. So 1 liter equals 1000 milliliter. 1 liter equals 1000 milliliter. Here different types of the measuring vessels. Milk measuring by the kettles or some cups, a big amount of the liter milk, big amount of the container vessels. So these are the different types of measuring vessels. So volume is the space occupied the liquid gas. Capacity of a container is the amount of the substance is hold. So that standard unit of the capacity is liter. What is the unit of the capacity? Liter. Small volume are measured milliliter. Understood? Example, water, milk or air, oil, etc. Measure in the terms of the milliliter or liter. Understood? But length, distance. By the distance using ruler or meter, kilometer, centimeter units. For capacity, you are measuring by volume by using liter or milliliter. Cylinder or cups you are using to measure this. Here ruler or scale measuring or meter, you have to use the tools for this. For instrument, this beaker or cup or measuring liters for capacity. The two activities are there you have to do. I will say later. Next, measuring weight and mass. Very important. Measuring weight and mass. First one, measuring of length. Unit is meter, centimeter, kilometer. And next one, measuring of capacity. You have to measure volume. That unit, standard unit is liter, milliliter or liter. Using only liquid state, liquids. But length, solids or anything, things you have to measure. Now, measuring of mass. We are going to now measuring of mass. Have you seen a vegetable? Wonder measuring the amount of the vegetable in the market. Yes, almost you have seen. The total amount of the matter present in an object is called mass. Total amount. If you want to something or apple or tomato vegetables, total mass in the weight, that is called mass. The object that has more mass is heavier. We get an idea about how heavy or light an object is by measuring its mass. Then only we are going to learn how it is weight, how it is heavy or light. Then only you are measuring from the mass only, from the weight only. Mass is measured with the help of a balance. How to measure? With the help of the balance. Check it in front of your somebody groceries or vegetables man, somebody selling. No, have to just check it. They are having balance. Different types of balance are used to measure mass of different types of objects. Yes, not only use same type of mass. Look at the picture. These are the different for vegetables weight weighing machines, and for we are but different machines are there but same measurements. Understood? Different style there but last result is same measurement. For example, the standard unit of mass is gram. Heavy objects are measured kilogram. Lighter object measured in milligram. 1 kg equals 1000 gram. 1 gram equals 1000 milligram. In a balance, scale, weights are placed on one pan. The things to weight such as vegetable, rice and other placed on another pan. Items are removed or added till the weights of both pans are same. One side you have to take the keep the mass, one side weight or stones or weighing the grams, or you have to keep aside and balance it. You are getting good result for that, which is weight, how much you are going to buy, how much you are getting. Then nowadays digital weighing machines are in used machine weight of the various things. Nowadays digital. Olden days weighing balance, first picture see, that is weighing balance olden days. Nowadays here digital or something, see different there, but nowadays also both also will be available in the market. See, length meter, capacity liter, mass gram or kilogram, mass gram or kilogram. These are the measure of the mass. First one measure of the length, second one measure of the capacity, third one measure of the mass. This is using daily life. Just observe and understand about measurement of the mass, length and capacity. Length you have to do yourself by the scale. A small thing you have to take pencil or book or geometry box or your mobile measure. You are getting centimeter or meter. And capacity, take 1 cup of water or juice you have to measure. And if you want to measure the mass, means take some vegetables or fruits, you have to weigh from the weighing machine. Practically you have to do and understand about this. Ask your parents, with the presence of parents you have to do all these. Understood, children? Next, measurement of time. This is very important. In earlier days, people used to keep a track of time by watching the movement of the sun, right? From our shadow only you are getting. Earlier days they are getting from the shadow only. Yes. Then moon and some fixed stars in the sky. Yes, some from the stars also. Oh, now morning, now evening, and from the sun shadow, then only they will. Yes, if come sun afternoon, mid afternoon, center of the cloud, or now noon time. Morning if the east side, now morning. Left side, sunset side, this is evening. Then only understand for the movement of the sun earlier days. And some moon and some fixed stars in the sky. Then sundials were invented to measure time during the day. The sad clock or hourglass was made to measure time during. Later, pendulum clocks. But nowadays, later, pendulum clocks, quartz clocks and digital clocks were invented to measure time accurately. But from the sun can't accurate time. Only just assumption or just imagination. Oh, now approximate afternoon, evening. But at which o'clock, at what time approximate, didn't get earlier days. But nowadays invented so many types, pendulum or quartz or digital clocks. From that accurately you have to measure the time. Time is the measured in seconds, minutes and hours. Right, children? Time is the measured seconds, minutes and hours. The standard unit of the time is second. Standard unit of the time is second. Look at the picture. Small, maybe you learnt in the math. Okay, but also small hand is hour hand, large hand minute hand, red hand second hand. This shows time. The big dark hand tells us that minute, the small dark hand tells us the hour, the long red hand tells us the second. This type of measurement later it came. Okay, 60 seconds is 1 meter. 1 minute, sorry, 1 minute. 1 minute is 60 seconds. 60 minutes is 1 hour. 24 hours means 1 day. So 1 day equals 24 hours. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 minute is 60 seconds. 1 minute is 60 seconds. 1 hour is 60 minutes. 1 day means 24 hours. There are three hands most of the clock. I told before, short and thick and reds are long and seconds. Longest and thin red and seconds. This nowadays digital clocks directly display time in number. Here in the clock watch there are 12 numbers are there visible, but digital direct seconds, minutes, everything direct time in numbers. A stop clock can be started or stopped by pressing a button. It is used for the measuring accurate time during in sports such as in 100-meter race. Stop clock using in the sports time. But this is the measure of the time. Earlier from the sun, but nowadays so many types it will come to measure clock, digital or fundamental. See, these are the types of the pendulum or quads or digital clocks nowadays available. These are the measure of the time. Standard unit of the time is seconds. Standard unit of the length is centimeter. Standard unit of the capacity is liter. Standard unit of the mass is gram. Standard unit of the time is second. Now measurement of temperature, very important. Measurement tells us how much hot or cold in object. Thus, if the degree of the hotness or coldness of body. Nowadays, how it is? Which season going to come? Winter. How it is? Wow, very hot, very temperature. Wow, put the fan like this. We are going to. But how to measure that? Yes, the temperature also going to measure some using device. The device we used to measure temperature is called thermometer. From the thermometer only can measure the temperature. Some few students you knew very well. If you got fever from the doctor only, you can they will keep thermometer into your mouth. So check the body temperature. That time you know very well. The commonly used units for temperature degrees Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. These are the standard unit of the temperature. Celsius, how much? If you going to boil the water, how much Celsius? 100 Celsius. That is also temperature. Outside normal temperature 37. If reach 40 or 45, can't live, very hot. In summer time reaching up to 40-42. But Rajasthan very high. That's why they are using solar system, solar energies. It is very useful in that area. But now what is the measure unit of the standard unit of the temperature? Celsius and in degree Fahrenheit. Thermometers are of different types such as maximum minimum thermometers, laboratory thermometers and clinical thermometers. Maximum minimum thermometer used to record highest and lowest temperature of the day for the weather report. So how it is useful, this weather report? Yes, still after 2 days cyclone or after 1 week there will be weather like that, like this and tsunami something. How to say, how to find from this device? Which device? That maximum minimum temperature device. From this only you have to record highest or lowest temperature of the day. For weather report you are going to use maximum minimum thermometer. But we can't use in the laboratory or clinical laboratory. But laboratory temperature used record temperature of the things used in laboratory. See, maximum minimum used in weather temperature, but laboratory temperature thermometer used for laboratory temperature. Record the temperature of the things used in laboratory. clinical thermometer is used to measure temperature of the human body. See, this is we are using clinical thermometer. It is using in measure the temperature for human body, but maximum minimum thermometer used for highest lower temperature in the weather report. Laboratory temperature thermometer used in record temperature of things in laboratory, but clinical thermometer used for measuring temperature of our body, human body. Now clinical thermometer are of two types, mercury thermometer and digital thermometer. In a mercury thermometer, the mercury column rises up when it is kept under arm or tongue. In digital thermometer, temperature is displayed directly in thermometer. The normal temperature of our body is 96 or 96 Celsius Fahrenheit or 37 degree Celsius. If you measure in the Fahrenheit 98, if you measure in the Celsius 37, same. So look at the picture. First one, maximum minimum thermometer used in report the weather. Laboratory thermometer report for the which are using in the laboratory things. Clinical thermometer used to measure the temperature of the human body. These are the different types measure the temperature. What is the standard unit of the temperature? Celsius or Fahrenheit. And we are going to use in very useful. And what is the normal temperature of the human body? Yes, 98.6. We can't say liter, meter, 96 meter, liter or 37 kilogram. Can't say because this is temperature used in Celsius or Fahrenheit. You have to say like this only for this because unit is Fahrenheit or Celsius. 98.6 Fahrenheit or if you say in the Celsius 37 degree Celsius. These are the temperature of the human body, normal human body. If high after that, above that 98 or 37, that is that time, oh, your body going to hot or temperature, so you got fever, higher fever, that this like this fever, that one, this one. So according to this temperature only find doctor and they will give the treatment. Understand children? First one what? Measure of the length using standard centimeter or meter, or measure of the capacity using volume. What is the standard unit? Liter. And measure the liquids. And measurement of the mass. Standard unit is gram or kilogram. Next, measure of the time. That standard unit is seconds. Next, last, measurement of temperature. Standard unit is Celsius or Fahrenheit. These are the types of the measurement. Daily you are going to use like this measurements in our daily life. If you there good knowledge about this, then only you are facing in the social also, market or hospitals or weather. You have to find yourself. If you know these measurement, otherwise go and buy 1 kilo of apple means 1 liter means can confuse, but you have to get this at least general knowledge about the measurement. I hope you understood this measurement lesson. See, what did you learn from this measurement and its needs? What is the needs of the measurement? Next, measurement of length, capacity, mass, time, temperature and its units, and how to measure. Understood? And these devices, instruments. Now come to keywords. Measurement, determination of size during or amount of something. Cubit, length or 4 arms. Capacity, the maximum amount of a substance that a container can hold, that is capacity. Ruler, a straight long piece of plastic or wooden or metal marked with centimeters and inches. 0 to 1, that is inches, millimeter. So that is in the ruler. Meter rod, a long rod used to measure length. Mass, the movement of material and object contains. Balance, an instrument used to measure mass of object. Temperature, the degree of hotness or coldness of a body. These are the keywords from this lesson. Now let's revise. How did you understand? What did you understand? Just why you have to recall. First, we need to measure many things in our day-to-day life. Determination of the size, amount or quantity of something is called measurement. First, what is the measurement? Determination of the size, amount or quantity of something. That is called measurement. So different types of measurements available and different instruments for different measurement. First, length is measured in units such as millimeter, centimeter and meter. Long distance or long or long length distance used in kilometer. Next, capacity of liquids are measured using measuring cylinder or measuring cups, which are marked at regular intervals to allow us to measure. Different types of balances are used to measure the mass of the different object. Time is measured with help of clock or watch and measured in seconds, minutes and hours. The device we use to measure temperature is called thermometer. Thermometers are different types such as maximum minimum thermometer used in where children weather, record the weather temperature. Laboratory thermometer, that is record the temperature of the laboratory things. Clinical thermometer used in where children? Yes, used our body temperature. These different types of thermometer. Understood? I hope you are understanding this one. And read the lesson. After this lesson, just read out the lesson and hard words, spellings, everything. And activities also. You have to learn, children. Not only listen 10 minutes or 20 minutes. You have to practice lesson reading first of all. Then only understanding what did I say, what did I teach. Otherwise cannot. Just 10 minutes, 20 minutes listen this lesson. Okay, keep it aside after games, that one, this. Never do it. After this lesson, read. Before lesson also read. Okay, now 10th lesson over means 11th lesson you have to practice before only. At least lesson, read the lesson. Then only understand. Just okay, record this one, videos coming after. Can't practice, what is this? If parents, everybody, if they also you can't listen. See, only 1 month left for exam. If not take care of at least nowadays, can't pass children. Again going to sit in the fourth standard. So, just you should read lesson, then understand. After listen the video, watch video and listen audio, then understand lesson. If you give activities also, you have to, if you do activity, then only perfect understanding going to understand. Now some activities are there. Page number 98. There are 2 activities you have to do and take a photo, send to my WhatsApp. This is belongs to annual exam internal marks. If possible, children, in front of your parents, you have to do these activities and send to my WhatsApp number. I hope you children don't lose it. And one more, this is very enjoy activity will be there. You have to do this one, children. Very enjoy activity and use home materials. Don't buy outside of the city. Whatever it is in at home, use it. Understood? In this year, plastic bowls, take 2 plastic bowls, they are going to say, but you have to take to sweet lime. Use that peel of the sweet lime or lemons, cut off equal size, use it like that. Or coconut, you have to use material, waste material and do it this activity. But if available plastic bowls or something, you have to do. Don't buy from the outside and don't forget with your photo, with your activity, or take a photo and send to me. If there is explanation, is very good. If there is explanation with that activity video, it is very very good. Now time to say bye. Thank you children. Have a nice day.